Sorry, HHW Show Podcast. Was about to say the wrong title from the previous podcast, but it is what it is. Some shocking moments, some betrayals, and what is happening on Midnight Mall
We'll
now.
see what happens.
Welcome once again to the HHW Show Podcast. I'm Obi-Wan with Hector V. And listen, what a shocking event that's happened on Monday Night Raw, which for us, it was really an early morning breakfast feast. I'm going to tell you. All
Yes.
right. 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Waking up, got some huevitos. We got some sausages. Tenemos pancake.
Some
Oh my
Hugo.
God. Hugo. Some
Hugo.
bustelo. And we was enjoying the little bit of action that was happening. Oh yeah, the cheater of the cheat steal whatever much call it, Dominic Mysterio,
Mhm.
Dirty Dom defends successfully on his Intercontinental Championship title. But the real big story is Seth freaking Rollins, who by the way put his foot in his mouth and didn't go right for Braun Breaker. And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna break it down to you because the aftermath of the WWE Crown Jewel sent shockwaves through the WWE universe as Seth Rollins declared himself as the undisputed heavyweight champion after conquering Cody Rhodes. Monday Night Raw opened with Rollins basking in his moments, claiming he was the visionary who had finally reached the mountaintop. Rollins praised Braun Breaker, calling him the future of the business, and lifted up Bronson Reed as the man who, with Rollins' guidance, could even dethrone Roman Reigns. He boasted Paul Heyman and saw him out, blessing Rollins as the new cornerstone of the industry. But beneath the surface, Breaker's body language told another story, one of growing discontent. And I tell you that because while Seth Rollins was talking, if you did not pay attention to Braun Breaker's body language, you missed the symbol. You missed it. But I didn't expect what I thought was going to happen on that night or an Australian night, right? Um, the night reached at the boiling point when CM Punk secured his spot as the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. And as Punk stood tall, Rollins and his allies stormed the ring, and Breaker speared Jey Uso and LA Knight with a ruthless precision spear, baby. While Reed crushed CM Punk with a devastating tsunami, Rollins then screamed at Punk, promising he would never hold his championship. But what came next stunned everyone. In a shocking betrayal, Breaker speared Seth Rollins, and Reed followed up with another crushing tsunami on the champion. Oh, yeah. And then Paul Heyman had a choice. But my question is, did Paul Heyman have something to do with this? Paul Heyman's always getting his hands dirty on something. All right? He is. Okay? But there's a lot of lessons learned here. Absolutely. And we're going to break it down all this lesson learned as we also have Frank back on the HHW show, baby. What's up? Man, his microphone is successful. He is speechless because he's back and he sees himself on TV, on his camera and everything else. He'll find a way to fix his audio. No worries. No worries. Dude, turn on your speaker, bro.
Yeah, we don't do sign language on the show.
No. No, for real, we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you, bro.
No, we're not lying.
No, we can't. We can't hear you.
No. You know who can't hear you either? Seth Rollins. He's still hurting.
I bet you
Oh,
hear me.
there we go. There we go.
Oh yeah, welcome back. All
Whoa,
right.
whoa,
Almost. I'm
whoa.
almost there.
Oh, you almost there. Where are you going? Did you reach your mountaintop?
No, I hear
He
you
can't
guys
hear
through the
us now.
computer loud and clear. I don't hear you guys through here, but I'm getting there.
That's all right. You can still hear us. So, all right, man. So, what's your take on this? Um, Hector, you and I, we had thought that it went kind of quick, don't you think? Like this turn of events went snap. I have a feeling why, but the thing is, and sticking to the storyline, Braun Breaker had enough, don't you think?
Yeah, he had a breaking point. Seriously. I mean, it was just enough is enough. I just feel like, hey, I know I'm the next man up, and it needs to be now. No, it needs to be later. So I think he came in
You know
there
what I see?
with a plan.
Is this the same thing that happened with the Judgment Day, where they kicked out their leader?
I don't think that at all. And here's the reason why. They didn't. The Judgment Day is not about getting the championship and getting everything what they want, right? They're supposed to be the voiceless, right? To where they're gonna handle their business without leadership. They didn't need a babysitter, right? They could like pretty much. I don't want to sound political on this, but it's almost like a Democratic Party, right? Like we're gonna go ahead and figure this on our own. Well, let's vote. Let's do it this way. There is no, or I can't say Democratic Party. I'm saying it's democracy, right? There is no kings. There is no, you're the leader. We're gonna follow you. There was none of that, right?
Hmm.
And that's why they dethroned Edge. That's why after a while people were changing because they had titles, and pretty soon you'll see a big change against Dominic Mysterio, but not at this moment. But leading into
Right.
this, I think it's more of I am Braun Breaker saying, I'm not the future, I am the now. Okay. And that's his attitude that he was in NXT. Now he goes to the main roster. He didn't go to the main roster just to be behind Seth freaking Rollins. It's about now. I'm taking what's mine now. And believe it or not, why would I want to be, oh boy, why
That was
would
my
I
fault.
want to be behind someone when I'm ready to beat you? Like Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed manhandled Seth freaking Rollins, right? Off the ring, giving so many tsunamis, and then all of a sudden you sided with him, and then you got Braun Breaker. You knew Seth Rollins knew what he was getting into. He had to know, but I don't think he was ready. And I think he really wanted was to a battle handoff, be like, I got mine. But here's the catch. If you say that you're the future of this business, why are you not pushing them to the front of the line? Why are you not showing the ropes? If he's the future, why are you not putting him in front to get a world title shot? Why are you trying to show off and get everything that's for you, which is totally different than what Roman Reigns did? Because there's a lot of comparison between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, which I feel like is going to lead to something down the long run. But for now, right? Seth Rollins did say he didn't need nobody. Really? You didn't need nobody? You mean to tell me you didn't send out Reed and Breaker to put damage on the opponents before they faced you? All that maneuvering, all that strategy, but yet you have the nerve to say you don't need nobody? Ah, man, dude, I think Braun Breaker had enough of that nonsense, and that's why he got scared and laid him out.
Well,
Just
I think Braun Breaker was already, as you saw the weeks coming, right? You will
Mhm.
see the certain attitude in his case, right, or his demeanor,
Right.
which was changing, and little by little, you're like, "Ooh, is he gonna turn?" And well, he finally turned.
You know
Actor?
what?
Yeah.
What we say, okay, I get it. We know we say with he's the future, but are we discrediting the fact that are we saying that Seth Rollins is the past now? Is he past his prime? I feel that Seth Rollins is not past his prime yet. That he's still, I think he's really more of an established veteran now. That title should stay around his waist just a little bit longer because he is the face of the business. Roman is just part time. Seth Rollins is full time. You got to have a face in the business. Okay, yes, I get it. Breaker is going to get his shot. He's going to get his title shot. He's going to become a world champion eventually. No doubt about it. He deserves it. But putting a title around him too fast, to me, is discrediting who Seth Rollins is and what he's trying to do with this business and try to carry this business as a champion. Because you're not doing that on the SmackDown side the way Cody Rhodes. I mean, it was with John Cena, but John Cena is in a whole different level. That's why you
Right.
did it. Okay. Braun Breaker is not on a John Cena level to be doing that to Seth Rollins at this point. You see, I mean, if anything, this whole feud with him and Punk, it may be going on a little too long, but we're seeing excitement behind that storyline. Okay. And it makes you wonder, will Punk ever get that title from him? So it builds excitement. But for Breaker to just come in there and interrupt all that and become champion, to me, is just too premature at this moment.
Mm.
Why would you let him become crown jewel champion just to now maybe eventually just lose this title all of a sudden? There has to
Well,
be
that's what you get when you piss somebody off. Look at the words that listen to the words that Seth Rollins used at the opening speech of Monday Night Raw. Right? It's dude, you just don't go out in public and say you did it all by yourself. There's nothing in this world that you do by yourself. You
That's not
cannot
true.
reach the mountaintop by yourself. You
Here you can.
cannot.
Here you
No,
can.
you cannot. I'm
Yes,
sorry. I disagree. How?
I
Tell
think you
me
can.
something. You always gonna need an assistant of someone. Maybe it's your mind, it's your vision, and you planning everything else, right? But you cannot get somewhere on your own without any help. You just can't do that. I'm sorry. Tell me a job, tell me something that you could do by yourself and succeed all the way to the mountaintop, to the very top. That you call yourself, yes, this is me. I am the champion. I'm not talking about sports or anything like that.
No,
At
just in general
anything.
in life.
What is it? What is it? Tell me.
I'll get
I
back
would
to you.
like to know that type of occupation or whatever it is. What is
Let
it?
me research that, and I'll
Oh,
give you
go
my.
right ahead. All right. Listen, I didn't succeed in the military without you guys, right? In order to be a leader, I got to have soldiers, right?
Right.
If I'm in an organization and I'm a leader, I got to have subordinates under me, right?
Hmm.
Okay. For me to get a job, I need to get hired. Am I right?
Right.
If I want to be a what's it entrepreneur or whatever and start this business, whatever, what do I need? Customers, right? I need to do something, right? There's always a connection wherever you go that's going to help you succeed. So in life, you can never do things on your own. Motivation. Sometimes in life, you're going to sink downwards. Am I right? You're going to hit
Yeah.
rock bottom. Who's
Absolutely.
going to be there to pick you right up? The is it morale? Is it like
The
I don't know?
morale.
All those social and emotional things that will help motivate someone. Again, you just can't do things on your own to succeed. There's always someone. And I love the sound effects on that one because I feel like that was awesome on the timely moment there, right?
Yeah. Sorry, my dog's in
Sounds like a
here.
dog shaking that ass or something like that. All right.
She might have been. Who knows? Yeah.
Anyhow, even the dog agrees with me. All right. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, though.
I don't think you're. I don't think that you're wrong, right? Because at times,
Hmm.
and depending on what it is, right? I mean, you're not 100. You're not wrong, but I don't think you're 100% right either.
Hmm.
Because
Okay.
I give you, yes, within your military career, you need a subordinates, right? To kind of not to make you look good, but to show that you're a leader, right? And that helps you get to your next level.
Uh-huh.
But are you moving to the next level? Are you succeeding because of the people under you? No, you're succeeding because of yourself, of what you're doing, and the goals that you're setting for yourself to do. Okay, you're not relying on anybody else to move you up the ladder, or anything else. It's all about how far you want to go.
Hmm.
Because again, I could go ahead, grab you, lead you somewhere, but it's up to you to keep going. So it's
Again, but
about
you still proving my point that there's still a motivation or something that is not driven by oneself. Another is helping you. And this is a great philosophy that I can say that some thinkers argue that nothing truly exists or functions all by itself. And that is the argument that we lead to now, right? Remember,
mhm,
everything is part of a system.
mhm,
It's a relationship or whatever it is that nature society is the universe. Okay, that we always have. What is they call the independent and dependent variables, right? And I do believe, and like I said, you could agree to disagree. It's all good. And really the point is that for Seth Rollins, he's never reached the mountaintop on his own. He needed Paul Heyman to strategize everything, right? He needed Bronson Reed.
mhm,
He needed Braun Breaker to succeed. Okay. And so, right, in the matches that he win, yeah, he won by himself. He beat Cody Rhodes. Congratulations. Right. But he always had protection. He always had someone around him, which is sort of different to how Roman Reigns started. When Roman Reigns came back during the pandemic, right? A triple threat match that beat what's it?
Braun Strowman
Braun Strowman, right? And
and Fiend.
the Fiend, right? He won the title, never lost it. And then in the first 6 months, he did it all by himself. Paul Heyman came, right? Oh, there were some things that Paul Heyman was on his side, right? Because he was the so-called, not the advocate. What was he?
The wise man.
The wise man,
the way.
right? And everything he did, he always referred to the wise man. And
So the
therefore,
so he
he
did
never
so
really did it by himself. He
uh,
strategized with someone.
I was gonna say that he really technically didn't do it by himself because
Right.
Okay, how
he
about
had
John
that
Cena?
He fought, right? And won by himself until later then Paul Heyman interfered afterwards, like that Kevin Owens rivalry that he had, right? And then that started. And then he got the Usos. But then his leadership was, watch this now. Here's the differential between him and Seth Rollins. He told the Usos, I got mine. Did you get yours? I got two belts. I don't see you being the undisputed tag team champs. And what did Uso do with the influence of Roman Reigns? Boom. He did it. You see what I'm saying? There's always a connection,
Mhm.
but the wise man was always there, right? Just saying.
so yeah,
Just
I mean
saying.
so
But we could
technically
go on and on and on and talk about this segment right now. But in the meantime, like I said, I want you to do that research and let me know how that goes. I'm just saying. Frank. Man, I missed you, bro.
Yep,
He was about to give me some stats.
I will. I will. Don't worry, I'll get you. I'll figure it
Oh,
out.
it's not about getting me. It's just
No,
we're
I know
all
that.
growing on this, but in the sense that you can never go outspoken out there when it's already evidence that you didn't reach the mountaintop by yourself and then claim that you did. And Braun Breaker wasn't having it. And then with Braun Breaker's attitude, you already gambled by having him on your side, right? That, okay, I'm gonna mold you. I'm gonna show you the ropes and this and that. But Braun Breaker's not that type of guy.
Nope.
That dude only wants to do is crush people. He did that in NXT. You brought him on the main roster, bro. It's a wrap.
He's been
It's a
crushing.
wrap.
He's been crushing people.
Oh, he crushed, all right. And my favorite part of all this was he stepped up to Bronson Reed. You are you with me or against me? And then Reed was like, paused for a while. Then he had to do what he had to do. And there was Paul Heyman looking all scared. Bro, come on, man.
Yeah, he wasn't
Come
afraid to
on.
step to Bronson Reed. You know, he was
But I
man
mean, do
about
you
it.
really expect
Right.
anything different from Paul Heyman?
Nah, man.
Think about
But they
it.
warned him.
Do you
But it
expect
goes
anything
back to what Cody
from Paul
Rhodes told him on SmackDown. It was going to happen. And it seems like correct me if I'm wrong, Hector. I think Cody Rhodes, I might have say this wrong. Do you think he's like the prophecy? Like
Yeah, he's speaking prophecy over, because he's right. I mean, he's trying to get he's trying to get Seth Rollins to understand something that he's not seeing, because Cody's on the outside of the circle looking in. When you're on the outside looking in, you see a whole lot more than the person on the inside who's actually in the situation. They don't see it. They don't actually are actually seeing what's going on because they're in it. So Cody's on the outside, and he's trying to warn him of what is to come, and it all came to fruition. It was the same thing when he did that with Roman Reigns. He told Roman Reigns from the beginning that the empire was going to eventually crumble piece by piece, and it happened the way he said it. And it's not that he was trying to do it to be right; he's just seeing it from a different perspective, and he was right about it. So I give kudos to Cody for that, and it's like, hey, he was right about it because
he
he
know what
understood.
he's talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's figured out, Paul Heyman. That's what it is. He's the key factor in this. If you figure out Paul Heyman, then you know what's going to happen next. And again, Braun Breaker is going to learn that lesson the hard way. If he sticks Paul Heyman around, he's going to learn the hard way. He's going to rise to the top with him, and then he's going to fall to the valley with him.
Absolutely. Speaking about the rise and fall there, Lyle Valkyria and Bailey defeated Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. Just as they were falling, Roxanne Perez, she went ahead and stepped up with the undisputed champ, the crown jewel champion, Stephanie Valkyria. Is that a dream match waiting to happen for Roxanne Perez and Stephanie Valkyria? Or we're just seeing a bump of maybe we need Valkyria to have someone and wait for a later opponent?
I love it.
I don't think that's a dream match. I think that's just a fill-in.
I want to see it. I want Roxanne to break away from Judgment Day and show the singles competitor that she is, and put Valkyria to the test, because I know she can. Just the way Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair and Bayley and Monet, whatever her name was in the WWE, the way they did that amongst each other, they brought the best out on
Sasha
each
Banks.
other. Sasha Banks. They did that. They beat each other on a regular night every single time. They bested each other. Valkyria is going to need that, and why not from Roxanne Perez? Because there's nobody else right now that's close to that talent for Valkyria than I think Roxanne Perez. I think she's the one that can do it.
I tell you what, man, Stephanie Valkyria is going to be a champ for a while, and I think it's going to be longer than what people think it's going to be. Uh, and I know Real Ripley's always wanted that title shot, and Io Sky wants a piece, but I think that within those two, make a perfect duo as a tag team, and maybe a future tag team champs.
I wish they would use Julia like the way they're using Valkyria. They're watering
Mm,
Julia down with her being the
yeah.
United States champion.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't see that coming to her to be what's that called?
A paper
A
champion?
heel, a heel.
Yeah.
Then I didn't see that. I wanted her to be somewhat similar to Io Sky because he has that talent, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. They were successful at the Crown Jewels, right? and they were successful on Monday Night Raw. However, man, Asuka ain't letting nothing go, man. She is a micromanager, bro.
Mm.
Wow. She's ruthless. And speaking
Horrible.
about ruthless, John Cena beat AJ Styles.
I try to tell you over. You don't listen. You don't listen.
How? How? I mean, look at what happened to him and Brock Lesnar. I
Well,
was like,
because
oh yeah, here we go
A-
again.
AJ couldn't see him.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but
I
to me,
I
that was a great
yo,
match.
both of them use other people's signature moves, and that got me so entertained that
My,
everything didn't mean nothing. The crown jewels didn't mean nothing. After watching John Cena, AJ Styles, I could have more of those.
he elevated AJ Styles. For him to create an introduction for him,
Oh, he did not see that coming. AJ
That
Styles
was,
did not know that was gonna happen. You saw his face reaction.
I'm like The Rock right now. That was chills, bro.
it was.
He
I
went and
saw
gave
that
the
first.
paper to that lady, right? To the announcer. And I think what's his name? Seth AJ Styles has said something to the referee, because they give cues and everything else. And I think it was like, yo, check this out. And when he said that, you could see the face reaction, right?
Mhm.
AJ Styles, like, okay, this one was a big surprise for him because he
Respect.
already made an announcement that he is going to retire next year. And I wouldn't be surprised if he retires right after WrestleMania. But he already had this planned because he's want to be there for his kids, especially now. If I'm not mistaken, his kids are now his oldest going to college. So anyhow, he's already set forth. He made this announcement like 4 or 5 years ago. His last signing on his contract, saying that this was going to be his last contract. So I gotta give respect to him because he was legit the phenomenal one. Big fan, and sometimes you hate to see them go, but his legacy will always last.
Yeah, I mean, I got his gloves behind me. You know what I'm saying? Doing like that, everything, man.
Oh,
A
I thought he was
phenomenal.
gonna do it like this, like OJ, but all right.
Don't fit.
It probably don't. Ah,
Should
It
I
doesn't
try?
fit.
Should I try?
damn. Yeah, yeah. Calm down, buddy. Calm down.
Click.
Ese clima, man.
Oh hell, here we go. You gonna?
Ah,
Oh, I thought you ripped it.
And they're black too.
ah,
If
look
it
at that.
don't fit,
If the
he
shoe
must.
fit,
Oh,
we don't
oh,
gotta
hell.
wear it. Look at that. Look at
See
that.
how tight that is? He can't breathe. He, he,
I can breathe.
he just lost circulation in his
I can't
hand.
breathe. I can't breathe. Come on, AJ Styles, baby. We got this. Look at that.
Hold
We
on,
got.
hold on. Let's go.
I think it's going like that, right? Huh? Come on, like
You
that.
think?
It's
Oh,
something
hell,
like
you
that.
killed
I
it.
don't know how AJ
Dude, you
does it.
just got fired, bro.
I don't know what
Yeah,
he does
you're
it,
almost
man.
there. You're almost there.
I'm
It's
almost
a
there. It's
full
like that. Something.
circle, man. It's a full circle.
It's a full circle, something like that. I don't know
Yeah,
how.
yeah. Oh man, I
Anyway,
can't
Yeah,
believe I
you know
got
what?
you
Just take it back
live.
off. Just take it
I
off.
Oh,
don't know
take
how
it
he
off.
does it.
Take it off. Take them scissors off,
But
man.
the point was that they fit my hands. They fit my hand.
They
What?
fit.
They fit. They
AJ
fit.
Styles.
You're guilty. All right, real quick. Um, Women's World Champion Stephanie Valkyrie. We talked about her already. She is the Crown Jewel champion. Defeated Tiffany Stratton. I think that was pretty obvious that was going to happen after
Mhm.
that botch match on
Oh
SmackDown. Valkyrie had to be the one, right? And then I'm just still surprised that Tiffany still is holding that title. It, I'm still waiting for an opponent to take it away. And it's got to be somebody new. I mean, I feel like Jade Cargill and Nia Jax. I think they're done. Like, leave it alone. Start a new chapter. Do something else because that didn't go well as planned.
yeah.
They ruined it. They did. Um, I don't know. I don't know who else could be there. Like these storylines, something big has got to have. Something's got to shock us on SmackDown the way Raw did. The question is, who could shock the world in the women's division?
I don't know. I think we just need more women to come up now. I mean,
and they got the woman. They got it. That's what I. It's crazy. Is it so Ruka? Could she step up? Because man, she got some moves, man. She is the NXT Women's North American Champion, but I wish she would already step up. That's just me.
I don't know.
So
I just find SmackDown right now just kind of flat.
send AJ Lee over there, get the title.
Sure, why not?
Uh,
Why not?
or maybe Charlotte Flair would go for it now, or Alexa Bliss or something. I'm like, oh, here we go. I don't
Give
know,
me the Bailey. Fuck it.
because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not gonna be mentioned.
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
no.
I
But
read,
actually, I take it back. I know who can, but they won't let her, and she is the most beautiful woman on SmackDown. Can you guess who it is?
I don't know.
The most beautiful woman on SmackDown.
Mm.
Yeah, she usually
Ooh,
has a security guard around her.
ooh.
Chelsea Green.
That's right.
I thought you.
Well, who you thought?
We're gonna
Uh-uh.
leave, we're gonna
I'm
leave
just
it.
what you thought Elton Prince from the the tag team.
We're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone.
Who you
So who
thought
is it?
was?
You go ahead.
Oh no. Stop it. Stop it. Maybe Nikki Cross could go over there and take that title away.
Ooh.
That'd be interesting. I mean, she is a former world champion.
I mean, hell, the YA6 got the tag team titles.
Might as well go for all the
Oh,
gold.
yep.
Yeah.
Are they
And
gonna
speaking
have a?
about all the gold, there's only one person there that's failing to reach his achievement because he joined with the wrong person, and that's Carmelo Hayes and The Miz. That didn't last long either, right? Carmelo Hayes decided not to help The Miz. The Miz got wind of it. He tried to attack him, and so this is gone enough, man. Let's squash this and bring Carmelo Hayes back to a title match because I have him as the future star. And what I tell you after he won the Andre the Giant Memorial, was it Andre
Battle
the
Royal?
Giant Memorial Battle Royal? Man, once you win that, dude, you stuck. Yeah, he got stuck hard, yo. That winning the Andre the Giant is it's
A consolation prize.
yo, it's what was it? What is that word?
Consolation prize.
It's a curse. It's a
The match.
curse.
But it's a
The match.
consolation prize saying, hey,
Ah,
we're not going to move you any further. So this is as far as you're going to go.
mm. At
Think about it.
least
You-
the female side, Lyra Valkyria, became the Intercontinental Champion. She got something for that. But then Carmelo Hayes, bro. Ugh, I don't know, man. What's up with that dude, man?
Got a gold chain out of it.
Okay.
Oh, anyways,
That does
yeah,
wonders.
I don't know. Let's talk about Aleister Black and Damian Priest. You like that? The
No.
rivalry
Fine match.
between them two?
Yeah, it's
Mm-mm.
all right.
It's all right. It's all
Mm-mm.
right.
It's
You know
stale.
who I don't hear that's on the roster? Apollo Cruz. What happened to him?
I don't know. It's stale.
I
Mm,
haven't heard from Apollo Crews in God knows how long.
I mean,
yeah.
like Frank said, SmackDown is just flat right now, man. It's like that stale milk that's just been in your refrigerator for a month, but you don't want to get rid of it. You
So
know?
what?
I can tell you that I could go without watching SmackDown for weeks. I could watch it once and know what the hell's going on.
That's true. That is true. That is true. I do believe you. I believe you. Because
Raw's different,
yeah,
but SmackDown.
exactly. You cannot miss a beat on Raw.
Mm-mm.
I sometimes feel like, and I asked some of the youth, so like, how you watch WWE? Did you know that they only watch YouTube? They
Mm.
catch up just by looking at the feed, like because they show clips on the action part only.
Hmm.
not the stare down, not this and that, and then be like, oh yeah, this guy beat this guy, boom, boom, boom. That's it. That's their story. You
They're
know?
not getting the whole thing.
No, no, and SmackDown's that way. You don't need the whole thing to know what's going on.
Hmm.
Yeah, right.
So, mm,
Sad.
yeah. All right, before we go off our last segment, let's talk about the champions here. Cody Rhodes is the undisputed WWE champion. What's next for Cody Rhodes? Who's gonna go after that title?
Cody Rhodes.
I think we
Cody.
might end up with Randy Orton going after that title.
Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre again. I'm
How,
tired of that storyline.
yeah, how many times is McIntyre going to get a shot? But then again,
Yeah,
how many people we got on the roster for that though?
right, right. So
Golly.
so right here, I'm looking at the SmackDown roster. I'll tell you the names. You say yay or nay. Can Aleister Black go for it?
Nope.
No,
All right. I already said Apollo Cruz, but we haven't seen him on TV. Carmelo Hayes, can he get the opportunity?
no,
Maybe.
Damian Priest,
no.
No.
Drew McIntyre.
Hell no.
But then again, Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu got a rivalry going on, so that cancels that out, right? And then you have what do you call it? JC Mateo? I mean, what do you call that? I mean, um, I don't know what I mean. He's brought with the bloodline with Solo Sokoa. What's going on there? I think they're all that whole group is focusing on Sami Zayn and the United States Championship.
Yeah, they're trying to strip that United States title.
Right. And then you got Shinsuke Nakamura who's finally back, right?
Yes.
So he's gonna be mixed in with that storyline. Does Tommaso Ciampa become solo?
Mm.
Right? Because the Miz and Carmelo Hayes is happening. So really, I just named about everything, and the only one that's not going to show up till Christmas is Roman Reigns.
You got too much firepower on Raw that SmackDown is just so
Oh, I
dull.
got it. I got it. I got it. Are you ready for this? How about Kevin Owens returns? He's still on the roster.
What kind of injury did he have? Because I don't remember.
When was the last time we saw Kevin Owens?
Was this a neck injury?
He had a
I
neck
think
injury.
so, yeah.
But then wasn't that against Cody Rhodes?
We saw him,
Yeah.
I think, like a little bit after WrestleMania. That was it.
True.
And you're gonna
No,
bring
he
him
missed
back?
he
Nah,
missed WrestleMania.
yeah, but I won't bring him back to go against Cody
Before
Rhodes.
WrestleMania.
Why not? That's a good story. That was a great storyline to him to come back. You
They
broke
need-
my freaking neck. Now I'll come get you.
Yeah,
But that's all you have left on SmackDown.
and that's why it's boring, and that's why Cody Rhodes is gonna be champion for a while. It's ridiculous.
Very, very ridiculous.
I
All
mean,
right,
at
here we
least
go. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, at least what?
I mean, Raw, we know we got a lot of firepower to where we can say this person could be champion, this person could be champion, this person could be champion. You know, we can say a lot of yeses on SmackDown on Raw, but there's
Mhm.
nobody on SmackDown that can say yes. Seriously, it's just boring.
Yeah, yeah. Seth
Uncle
Rollins,
Howdy.
World Heavyweight Champion, but we already know the number one contender, right? CM Punk. But then again, he might be the number one contender, but does Braun Breaker get involved and make it a triple threat match?
is
That
CM Punk
sucks.
is CM Punk the Drew McIntyre of Raw,
Starting to
Probably,
look that way.
right?
but he at least he's not bitching and whining like Drew McIntyre, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't back up what he says in the mic, though. I mean, he just can't seem to.
We're waiting for him to do it on WrestleMania.
No, please. That's what
so
Drew
far
McIntyre
away.
says.
Hey, I'm just saying. All right, Stephanie Vaquer, we got her. We got that stare down with Roxanne Perez, but I am waiting for the return of Liv Morgan, and I have to wait till January for that. And then I get to see her and Vaquer. That's gonna be a beauty. That's
That
my
would
dream match.
Unless Liv Morgan wants to take care of
I
Roxanne.
want to see Vaquer with her two legs around her shoulders and just banger after banger after banger.
I don't mind a banger after banger either.
Put your legs on my shoulder.
She can put her leg she can wrap her legs around my neck and bang the hell out of me whenever she wants. I wouldn't mind. Just make sure I'm facing up, not down.
You ready?
With Sheamus saying,
Banger
with
after
Sheamus out there,
banger.
Sheamus just sitting there saying, banger after banger.
Wasn't that a dance? Wasn't like a Brazilian dance that they put their legs over the shoulder and then they
That's not.
smash their face against the the
Oh,
rear end?
thought you were talking about the capoeira. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
don't
what it
know.
is, right?
I don't
I don't
know.
know. No, Google that stuff, man. I promise you. I saw that in Tons.o, and then Tons.o did it in his show. Remember that comedian
Add
on the
that to your
Comedy
research,
Central?
Frank. Add that to
Oh,
your research.
yeah. All right, hey. Look, we already talked about SmackDown, so there's not much going on. And who's gonna go after Tiffany Stratton on that title? Who knows? But Dominic Mysterio is having one hell of a streak on her Intercontinental Championship, man.
Yeah.
Like this dude find all kinds of ways, man. Like he's reinventing cheating. That's hilarious.
He's got Grande Americano. He's got Chiquito Americano. He's got
Yes, medium.
Gordo Americano. He's got all kind of Americanos helping him out.
Damn.
I mean, good Lord.
Talking about, I mean, when is his luck gonna join out? I think his dad need to come out.
Oh my God.
They need to settle that score. Oh, close the book, close the chapter. Let's go. That's one thing about the storylines. You think it's over, and there's always something that is left open just in case they want to go back to it. So, yeah. All
That's
right,
why-
Becky Lynch, the women's intercontinental champion.
That one's interesting.
Mm.
Hmm. I want to say Bailey, with her with her dual personalities, but then again, I don't know. That is,
I'm kind of liking the duel between her and Lyra Vicaria to be tag teams. It's almost similar to Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
yeah. But Lyra don't know who she's talking to, who she's dealing with at times.
All you gotta do is slap her around, she'll know.
Yeah.
Frank like that.
Banger after banger.
Bang.
God.
Bang.
Bang.
Go after me that you say instead of yeet, banger. Banger. That's what it is.
All right, Sheamus. Oh man.
Are you not entertained?
Very.
How everything blends in.
Sure does.
You know who you remind me of? Remember the conversation we had when we first started the podcast about how the hell these superstars get their names?
Oh,
Dewdrop.
I think that's what it started. Well,
Yes,
why is the name Undertaker? Undertaker.
Undertake her. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly how they got the name. Because if I'm not mistaken, during the lawsuit for Vince McMahon, a lot of that stuff came out. I knew it. I know it sexually. Oh, I mean,
Wow, that brought back memories.
yeah. Oh, yeah. But
Wow.
I don't think there's any names right now that has to deal with any of those stuff. I think they clean house on all the names.
I think so.
Yeah. I don't know who else has a funny name.
No, nobody right now.
No, but you know what? Maybe I need to consolidate all these names. Then when I get back to you, and maybe have just one episode about how they got their names and what their really name stands for. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking that.
All right.
Yeah, because it is interesting how these superstars come up with their ring names. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is there such thing as Cody Rhodes? I mean, is there Sami Zayn? How did the Miz get the Miz?
Oh man, Sammy did say that on an interview how he came up with his name. Crap, I can't remember what he did say. It was a combination. It was a combination. think of it like of his grandfather's name and some professor or teacher or somebody that was an influenced him or something like that, and that's how he came up with the name Sami Zayn. Yeah, yeah, it was something to that nature. It was he did talk about that, and it's always intriguing to see how these superstars come up with these names.
Mm. Oh, so the Miz got his real name is Mike
Mazanik,
Mazanin,
yeah, Mazanik,
and and
yeah.
so while attending Miami University, his friends shortened his name to Mazanin into the nickname The Miz, and then he took that to the MTV's first reality TV show, The Real World, back
Hmm.
to New York in 2001. So, oh, okay. Hmm.
Yeah, John Cena, we know it's John Cena. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wonder how like Seth Rollins came up with this name.
Mm.
That's not his real name. So
Yeah. But anyways, that's for that though.
yeah,
Yeah.
for another
Yeah.
time. Loving it.
It's pretty interesting. We all agree that Raw it has the best show compared to SmackDown. And it's funny because we're like a month away of Survivor Series in San
Mhm.
Diego. And a lot of things are shaping up. But the question is who is battling who? What is happening? We got betrayals, we got all kinds of stuff. You never know what's gonna happen next, man.
Yeah,
And I tell you what, things are getting interesting on Raw, but will SmackDown compete and be in the same level as Raw? That is the great question there. And what's next for John Cena when he always has only a couple of shows left? Who will be his last opponent? Will we know soon? Would it
yeah,
be Gunther? Would it be a rematch with Randy Orton? There's so much going on. And I think maybe I answered my question as to who could go after Cody Rhodes. Someone that hasn't been in the market yet is the one and only Gunther.
Where is Gunther?
Ooh, yeah. That's a great question. Until next week, we will definitely give you that answer. Take care, everyone. God loves some wrestling.
yeah.
Banger. Banger.